萨瓦迪卡，全球城管最优秀的领导人
the most successful global leaders, and all the family members. Good afternoon.
我是郑玉玲。
I'm Daisy Tseng from Taiwan.
在走进安利之前，
Before joining Amway, I was an English teacher in high school.
穿上高跟鞋，1.5米多，
I'm not very tall.
可是呢，校长跟主任
I'm only 1.5 meters with my high heels, and I'm very proud.
是为什么今天
But the school principals put his kids in my class.
全球的家人们一起见面呢？
And what makes me here today
介绍人
to share my experience and my story with all of you.
3年多，
This is because of one leader who talked to me 3 to 5 years about Amway.
是有人看好
And today you are here. It's also because someone looked good on you,
你，再一次的看好你，
and someone who invited you to be here.
请给我们的介绍人
Please, everybody, give a big applause to our sponsors.
今天主办方给我的一个提
Today my topic is cooperation.
说实话，我
To be honest,
进安利之
before joining Amway,
我总觉得
I always think
我只要认真背，
as a teacher, I just prepare well my classes.
除了你的认，
After joining Amway, actually,
那我先来讲讲我自己的故事。
cooperation is very important.
介绍人吕森林先生要把安利
In
界介绍
back in old days, Mr. Forrest introduced Amway to me. I thought my life was good. I don't like it. I look down upon Amway. So I said no for 4 years.
如果他没有再一次的
If he didn't insist,
会站在这个地方，所以
I will not be here today.
进安利的时候，
So
首先
every
邀约
friend,
也就是
before joining Amway,
所以各位朋友，请再给我们的介绍人一个热烈的掌声。
before joining Amway, it's a cooperation already with our sponsors. So give a big applause to our sponsors.
分享我找到30几年前的照片，
I found
前从
pictures of 30 years ago for this sharing today
机会走进安利，因为一套锅子
because
变了我人生，
the cooking
变了我的一辈子。
ware,
而我的介绍人
it changed my life. And in the picture, my sponsor
黑黑的，
is the one in the picture who's very dry, very tall, very dark.
从马来西
On your left side, from Malaysia to Taiwan, he was already over 20s.
亚要20几岁，还继续跟家里
He didn't want to be someone who asked for money from family. That's why he was looking for opportunity. And he joined Amway because of this dream. But a poor student in Taiwan,
家人都在马来西亚，
all his family is in Malaysia,
正要开始
and Amway in Taiwan is just about to start.
的情况底下，
And the teachers, the students, the classmates didn't really
就推荐
see good.
所以同学
So he started
住的宿舍里面就开始
with a few students in a very poor condition. This is a picture
那么这几个
of 35 years ago.
就这样子平平
The products were in those years. So these poor students started with these products 35 years ago.
最右手边的这位黄先生，
And the Mr. Huang on the right side,
可是因为市场的因素，
he was very hardworking, but he gave up
他没有
facing difficulties in the market.
找不到他。
And we cannot find him anymore today.
里面却
But in his market,
钻石，还有很多
there are 2 diamonds and many, many more leaders.
朋友谈的是，请你好好珍惜你的
So please treasure your
他会带来
ABO card. This is something that will bring you something that you can never expect, probably. So the thing is, if you can
森林先生
resist,
多的困难跟挑战，
and Mr. Liu
整个市场
facing the same challenge,
过了又崩盘，
and same times
过了又崩盘，
the market seems to be booming, but it didn't. But he resisted. He insists.
的人安利与他无缘，坚持下来的安利就有意义。
Yeah.
我们请给所有
If you don't have anything, you will not gain anything if you give up. But you will finally gain everything if you insist. So please give us a big applause.
我们走进安利事业都有我们的介绍人。
And we have our own sponsors to start our own Amway business. We want to thank Mr. Tseng
在我们的身上，让我们的种子
to inspire us in our Amway business and to help us to grow. This is another picture over 30 years ago. Mr. Tseng was very young at that time.
老板启发了我们的安利事业，
He inspired us,
从马来西亚到台湾，
and he went to Taiwan from Malaysia to help us and to support us. And after that, he also supported us in China. And in the most difficult times, he gave us strength to continue.
老板跟老板娘的
Mr. and Mrs. Chen's team has changed so many family and so many people's life.
因此而发光。
And so many people's life
谢谢我们的陈老板。
has been so much different. So let's thank Mr. Chen
透过安利这个事业，
from Amway.
吕森林开始了安利的追星梦。
Forrest Lee started to pursue his dream. This picture was taken in 1984. At that time, he knew our founders, Mr. DeVos,
要到台湾，
came to Taiwan.
一路追，
So
追
he
的不是明星，
pursued all the way, he chased all the way
安利的
after him.
一路
He was not chase a star, movie star, but he was chasing our founders, Mr. DeVos.
讲的是安利公司的共同创办人，
The co-founder,
百大富豪之一，
one of the multimillionaire, put his hand
Believe in yourself，
on his shoulder and told him, young man, believe yourself, you can make it.
可以办到。安利事业，我问你能不能？
Amway don't ask you
重要的一点，
if you can do it or not. Amway only asks you if you want it or not.
从成功的领导人身上学习。
If you want to learn from your leaders and follow the system,
当你要的时候，你再能也变成不能。
and if you cannot, you will make it.
融入团队的学习
So a decision
重要。
to
点点滴滴
pursue,
做出一些
to take the opportunity.
我们迈向。
So step by step,
今天我们
we grow and we succeed.
我们始终常讲一句
We
话：
come
平凡人
to up to the stage.
难事业。
We are ordinary people,
我们来自平凡
but we have an extraordinary
想要
heart.
安身立命。可是走进安利事业之后，我们发觉
After we joining Amway,
更好，甚至不止
we think that we can be better,
团队更
not only ourselves, but also our teams.
成长，能够往前。
So today, we can grow, we can advance. It's because we have our team, and we want to learn in the team,
中间还有
from the team.
重要的人生转折。
And another thing,
在
another turnaround point
初步的时候，
in Taiwan,
吕森林皇冠大使从
Forrest Lee
到上了第一高级主任，眼看着
became
上明珠的时候呢，整个市场有很大的因素。
became a direct distributor, and he was about to achieve Pearl,
这大好
and the market was facing difficulties, and he felt
面对伙伴很多
depressed,
又要面对
and he was facing a lot of
一些问题，所以
partners,
低潮。
a lot of people asking him about the future, and he couldn't answer, so he was very depressed.
好不容易刚好
And Mr. Tseng was not there in Taiwan, but fortunately, Mr. Fu came to Taiwan, so Forrest
然后呢，噼里啪啦噼里
made an appointment with Mr. Fu, and he was talking a lot of negative words about his challenge. And Mr. Fu listened, and he said,
你有两条路
you have two choices.
转身，
One is to turn around and leave Amway.
重点是甘心吗？
And the thing
如
is,
果你不甘心，
will you
一
regret?
条路就是把错的
If you will regret, the second way is
就在哪里爬起来，
you pick up your confidence,
做到成功。
stand up where you fall, and keep going until you succeed. Mr. Fu says, you can make it. This is not a slogan. It's really something, the energy that you should find from inner. So in the 1998, we have also faced the same difficulties in China. We were about to make double diamond, but we lost everybody. And we have only 2 partners left, and another one who didn't make even the decision to start, to continue. So we find the strength to keep going. That's how we have more and more partners with us, to work with us. We are very ordinary people, but we are very lucky to be in the Crador family. If you really want to make it, if you really want to succeed, you can learn from the system, learn from the team. Step by step, you can achieve direct distributor. Step by step, you can achieve founders council. We create everything. We create a team of more than 10,000 families from zero, from nothing. More than 20 years ago when I started, a lot of friends, relatives, refused. My parents worry. Yeah, they don't understand why, and they worry if I could succeed. And I told them, if you want to succeed, there are already people succeeded. If you really want to learn, you will always be successful, and you can be on the stage. Yeah. Give yourself a big applause if you want to come up stage to share. And talking about cooperation, I always read this book written by DeVos. He wrote about his story with Fernando. There's a letter from Rich. Yeah, after 25 years of cooperation, he wrote this. Happy birthday. I want to tell you, you are so important to me. In the past 25 years, we have difference, but always better things happen. I don't know if there's any simple ways to express, but this is called mutual respect. Or more appropriately, it's called love. These years are so beautiful to us. It's hard to explain one by one, but all the excitement and joy all comes from the moment that we spent together, and all started with 25 cents gasoline fee every week to take a ride. Yeah, this is a story about the 2 founders, that they started to know each other because of the ride. And when they started various business, and when they started Amway, a lot of people don't see them good, don't really believe they will succeed. And also a disaster fire, burned out everything. But they have their confidence, they have their belief, and they can restart from zero. And our co-founders has been the best example of cooperation. And in 25 years ago, we have been to Ada, to the headquarters, and we have seen everything there. The 2 founders are true, and the image that the co-founders on each side of a globe. This is about cooperation, that we work together with our distributors. And our Crador family is a family of excellent leaders. This is a meeting 2 years ago. Mr. Fu came personally to tell us during the training, the Crador family is independent, but we cooperate with each other. We are we are so hand in hand, shoulder by shoulder. And this is a picture of my team. There's a business owner of a power plant and other successful people. But all these people have share same name. And like today, we gather together from all over the world. We create an even better future. And these pictures were 2 years ago. It was about 20,000 people there. And today we have 40,000 people. And it's even bigger scale, more people and more diamond, more Crown Ambassador. So I want to say, Crador, with you and me, we take this great opportunity. We work together. Today you applaud for me, and tomorrow I will applaud for you. Let's meet at the top. Thank you.